What is up and welcome to the egg retrieval vlog. Honestly, I wanted to come on here and be like super happy and excited, but your girl is exhausted. I finished up day 11 of stims earlier today, and the last few days I've been feeling it. If you've watched those vlogs, it has been a slow progression, but we're finally at a point where I'm just very tired. But I am so excited because I am actually done my stims. I'm also done the medication to suppress ovulation, and now we are ready to move on to the finale, which is all of the egg retrieval stuff. I think in total I've done like almost 25 injections. I have to count. And I have two last ones tonight. We're gonna be doing my trigger shot, which is supposed to be done 36 hours before the retrieval. Today is Wednesday evening. My clinic did ask me to take both shots at 9:45 p.m. because I am scheduled for my retrieval on Friday at 7:45 a.m. And honestly, I am just ready to have this be done with. My body is just so taxed out and exhausted. I feel like I'm honestly beating up my body with how many injections, but I am so close. So I'm gonna push through. Tomorrow I don't have any injections, so I'm excited and looking forward to just like literally relaxing and not doing anything tomorrow. It is time for the trigger shots. They honestly look exactly like the organlutran injections, so it's really simple and straightforward. The trigger shot I am taking is decapeptyl, so I have two. Whoops. I have two. We're gonna do one on each side. This one on the video, it's said to go like a little bit lower. It's said to go in the real fatty skin area, so. Decapeptyl is supposed to be in the fridge, but when I watched the video, it said just take it out right before you use it. So it is a little bit cold. That's what it looks like. First one, make sure there's a little thing at the top. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's a lot of liquid in there. That was a lot.
Do you feel it?
A little bit, yeah. That took forever. Wow, that has a lot of liquid in it. What the heck?
Do you feel the coldness?
Not really, no. Wait, leave it out so we can do it for our photos. One more. That is so much liquid. I did not notice. Number 2 and the last injection. Huh?
I'll press it in with you.
You will? Here, you do it. You haven't done any of them. Alan hasn't done any of my injections, so you're gonna do the last one. We're done! We're done. We're done. Was that weird?
Good job, bub. I'm proud of you. That was a lot of needles, and you killed it.
Thank you, Baba.
She's fragile.
Yeah, so we'll show you bloating. Yeah. I was feeling emotional earlier, but I feel good now. I think it's because you're here, but.
We did it. Love you.
Love you. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, happy Thursday. I swear the past like 2 weeks I have been just absolutely living in this bathroom. You guys are probably sick of seeing it. This should be pretty much the last time you see me here, so we're almost done with it, I promise. First thing this morning, I needed to check my ovulation to make sure that I got a positive ovulation test because I triggered last night, and thankfully I did. As you guys can see, I'm using the Bird and Bee ovulation test. I don't know why I was a little bit nervous because I've never done this before, so I was like, I hope it works, because the nurse told me if I didn't get a positive test that I needed to call them right away. But the test line is way darker than the control line. I did do one yesterday just to test early, just to kind of like compare, and as you can see, like there's literally no line, so the difference is quite a bit, so definitely positive, which is a good thing. I also did test with my Mira hormone monitor just so I could see my hormone levels and just compare them, because I've been tracking it for the last like week or so, just as like a little backup to confirm. And it also detected peak today, so my LH rose to 79. And yesterday when I tested it, it was only at 2.6. My E3G went all the way up to 640, and I believe the last time I tested it was 398. And then my PDG is at 2. Before it was less than 1. So everything is looking good so far. So I just spent some time going through my IVF journal. I've shown you guys this a few times. I needed to update a few things. So I updated the trigger shot page. We took some photos yesterday and I just put the date, the time, the medicine, the dosage, and then how I was feeling. I also did have to go back and print some photos for stim days. I had to print out day 11 and I was planning to do day 10, but I ran out of Polaroids, so I'm gonna have to order some more from Amazon. And then I did also have to go back and fill out the medication tracker because the last couple days I kind of fell off track, but that is everything so far. I also quickly just wrote down tomorrow's date and the start time of my egg retrieval, and then I'm gonna fill out this sheet tomorrow and probably the days to follow, because this tracks like the date, the day it is, quality and quantity of your embryos, how many ended up going to blastocyst, how many are you freezing, all of that. Honestly, I'm feeling tired and I am so nauseous. Oh my god, I was not nauseous at all during stims, and for some reason today I felt like I've needed to throw up, but I haven't actually been like, you know, like I just really feel in my stomach. It's been like the past 5 hours and I didn't know, but I guess one of the symptoms of trigger shots is nausea. I had to Google it because I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? And apparently that is a symptom. Yeah, I just wanted to relay that information because I just don't feel good. Right now it is 9 a.m. I just put my pajamas on. I'm going to head to bed because I am tired and I need to be up early tomorrow. I have the alarm set for 5:30. Jesus, Lord be with me. Quickly just packing a little bag. So I'm gonna bring my little wallet. Obviously I need my health card. They told me to bring headphones, so I'm gonna bring my AirPods. I'm going to bring an extra pair of underwear just in case. They told me to bring some pads. I have my outfit already ready for me, so in the morning I can just put it on. I'm just wearing this like very loose set from Amazon. They told me to wear loose clothing. And I know this is like a thing with IVF community, is like fuzzy socks or like really cute socks for the retrieval and transfer day. I had 2 pairs that were nicely gifted to me and sent to me from 2 different companies. So the first is Bird and Bee. I've talked about them a lot through our IVF and infertility journey, and they say 1 step at a time on the bottom. And then just this week actually another brand reached out to me. It's from somebody local called Cautiously Optimistic, and they sent me their pair. So it's just like a white crew sock with black lines and it says CO. And then the last 2 things is I was prescribed Ativan. I think the other name for it is lorazepam. Basically like an anxiety medication, but it's also used to make you sleepy and have a good sleep. So the IVF nurse told me to take 1 the night before so I can have a good night's sleep. And then the other one I need to take tomorrow morning at 6:45, so exactly 1 hour before my retrieval. As well, they said to take 2 extra strength Tylenols at 6:45, so I already packed that. Apparently it takes like about 30 minutes to kick in and I'm ready for bed, so I am going to take it now. On the paperwork it just says to put it under your tongue and let it dissolve on its own, so cheers. Also super sweet, my best friend, she lives in Newfoundland. She sent me these flowers today, and on the little card thing it says best of luck tomorrow and wishing you a speedy recovery, lots of love, Rainbow Rob and Caleb. I love you guys, thank you. I also got a couple other things, like so unnecessary but just like so nice of people. One girl that follows me on Instagram the other day, she just randomly e-transferred me $10 and she was like, buy some french fries for yourself after, like wishing you so much luck. And I was like, holy crap, that's so nice. I have a group chat with 2 of my best friends, Sarah and Amanda, and Sarah texted and she's like, just remember before tomorrow that you're a badass bitch. Collectively, they also sent me a gift card for Apple TV, and I've never used it before, so I was like, I have no idea, but they wrote, Kayla, we're sending you an Apple gift card so you can binge Apple TV or grab whatever app you want while you rest and recover. We love you so much. And we've got endless show recommendations if you need, just let us know. Wishing you a smooth and speedy recovery. Love your gals, Amanda and Sarah. So cute. And then my friend Vanessa, who I played soccer with since I was literally 6 years old, she sent me and Alan an Uber Eats gift card, and she wrote, wishing you the best of luck tomorrow and praying for baby Djukic, just a little something to help with the recovery. Treat yourselves, you deserve it. Vanessa and Nick, which is her husband. Literally so nice, like so freaking nice. I need to sleep. Tomorrow is a very important day. I want to make some beautiful embryos. I want to get some nice big eggs. So I am gonna head to bed and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Oh, good morning. It is 5:45 a.m. and it is egg retrieval day. I need to get ready because we need to be out of the door in 15 minutes. It's so weird. We left the house and it was pitch black and now it's like the sun's coming up and it's getting nice. My alarm is about to go off. I need to take my last Ativan pill underneath the tongue and I need... Oh, there she is. And I need to take the 2 Tylenols, so we're gonna do that. The clinic literally just turned their lights on, so as soon as I do this, we're gonna go in. I genuinely cannot get over how tiny it is, so I'm just gonna put that under my tongue and let it dissolve. All done with that. Now I'm gonna take 2 extra strength Tylenols, they said, for the pain. So 1 and 2. You're not really supposed to drink anything, but they said you can obviously sip on water for the pills. We also noticed across the street there is an ambulance, so they must have them on standby. You guys can see right there. So I think they have them on standby because obviously I'm gonna be put to sleep and, you know, they just want to monitor, and since it's not like a hospital, that's just, I think, a precautionary thing. Bubba's is tired.
It's been a long morning.
I actually feel good for waking up as early as we did. So anyways, let's do the damn thing. Let's get some big eggies. Let's make some nice embryos. We're gonna go in. Oh my goodness, you guys. So right now it is 3:13, so it's been about like 6 hours and I kind of just wanted to update you guys. Pardon me if I look and sound sleepy, it's because I am. I'll start off by saying everything went pretty well. We did have a slight scare, so I went into a different section of my fertility clinic that I've never seen before. I had to go into a change room and put on 2 gowns, so I had to put one going front to back, so the back was open, and then I had to put another one back to front. And then I sat down. They put the IV in this elbow, which is pretty bruised. It honestly hurt when she put it in. That needle was thick. And then they just took my blood pressure and all of that stuff. They asked me if I wanted to take gravel. They say some people do it, some people don't, just to help with any nausea. And I was like, honestly, I don't think I'll be nauseous, but I'll just use it just in case. So they added that to the IV. They put me on a lot of drugs, so fentanyl and Versed, plus everything else that I had taken in the morning. So I don't honestly remember a whole lot, which is very weird about this experience. Basically, I went into this room, I had to lay down, I had to put both my legs up like so. They had these like pretty much like an armrest but for your legs, so my legs were just chilling on there, and then obviously I was exposed. I don't even know what tools they used, but they put something in and it was like kind of painful, but definitely like I was out, but I could feel the needle pain. That was painful for sure. And then, like I said, I was kind of out of it for most of the time. Just sometimes I remember the nurse being like, Kayla, are you still doing okay? Like, she would have to say my name a couple of times and then I would kind of like realize, and then I would be like, yeah, I'm good. It was definitely a very interesting experience. I felt like the procedure was like maybe 10 minutes long, and then when I got out and like after I woke up a little bit, Alan was like, wow, you were in there for 45 minutes. And I was like, really? Like, that was a long time. Anyway, so when the whole thing was done, they got me up and I had to walk back to the recovery room. And I guess when I got up, I immediately got like super pale, and they said my blood pressure went down, my heart rate went really low. So the nurses were kind of like, okay, let's hurry up and get her to the recovery room so that we can address that. Again, I don't remember much. I'm just relaying information from what Alan told me, because he was in the recovery room, he was there, and he was actually also helping the nurses. They were trying to sit me down. I kept saying that I was like feeling really, really hot. So one of the nurses was like fanning me. The other nurse was fixing my IV because apparently it got blocked or something. And then Alan was like holding my feet and he was like, "You're okay, babe, like don't worry, or you're good, you're doing good." And then the nurse said to Alan, "There's a mini fridge over there, go get her an apple juice and let's make her drink some for some hydration and sugar." I was sitting there like literally with my eyes closed, just like drinking this apple juice. Like I was so out of it. I would say it probably took me like 30-45 minutes to actually finally like wake up, and everything was good. I was stable at that point. Usually they say they keep you there to monitor you for an hour, but because I was so pale and everything had like dropped when I first came out, they just wanted me to stay there for an extra half an hour. Alan, like again, he kept like touching my feet and my head and he was like, "You did so amazing." And the only thing I remember is when I was walking out, I was like, "How many eggs?" And the girl said 23, and I was like, "Okay, wow, that's a lot." And then eventually when I woke up, I don't know, I asked again and Alan said 30, and I was like, 30? What do you mean 30? So I think initially they thought they were only able to get 23, but it ended up being 30 freaking eggs we got, which was crazy. Once I like finally woke up, the nurses and the doctor came over and they're like, "Wow, Kayla, like we're impressed. I can't believe we got 30 eggs. Like that is absolutely amazing." So that made me feel so good. That was just like my present for the past like, you know, 2 weeks of doing all of the stims and stuff. Like I'm just so proud of myself and proud of my body for doing this. Now the only issue is because I did get so many eggs, I am a little bit at a higher risk of getting OHSS, which is ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. Basically, long story short, because we took so many eggs, my like ovaries are over swollen, like they're swollen a lot, and fluid might spill out to like other areas of my body, including my chest, and those are places it's not supposed to be. So they also prescribed me a medication, I don't even know what it's called, apocabergoline, I think, and basically they just want me to take one pill daily for the next 10 days to help prevent the OHSS. I also have ulcerative colitis, which they are aware of, so they don't want like my ovaries or like this hyperstimulation to cause me a flare-up, so that's another reason for this pill. The other thing, because they want to be extra cautious, they want me to fill out this like little sheet. So every single day for the next 10 days they want me to take my weight and they want me to just like measure my abdomen area. They don't want to see like my belly's increasing up to 5 centimeters or more within 24 hours. I'm honestly very tired still. I don't have pain, just like cramping, I guess. I'm not allowed like twisting and turning. I have to be like very careful of that. And one last thing, which may be the best part of it all, you guys know that our issue is male factor infertility. When we first started working with the clinic in September 2023, we had to do all of the testing, and at that time Alan's sperm count was at 2 million. The average for a male is 10 to 15 million, so his was extremely low. As of December 2024, so just over a year later, with the lifestyle changes he made, with stopping his medication, which was causing the infertility, or we suspect was causing the infertility, his numbers went up to 6 million, so still not like as close, but it tripled in 1 year. And this morning he had to obviously give a fresh sample, and they came back, the doctors came back after when I woke up, and they told us that his count was at 10 million. I literally cannot believe it. We're very excited about that. It's definitely a very good sign for us, and yeah, I'm just feeling super hopeful. I'm gonna get back into bed because I'm tired right now. I'm switching between regular water and I'm drinking coconut water just because I want to stay extra hydrated. I'm honestly exhausted, but I'm also hungry. So before I go and take another nap, I have some butternut squash soup with some sourdough bread and butter, and I'm gonna watch an episode of Vampire Diaries. So I am gonna do that, and I think I'm going to end this vlog because I'm very tired. I definitely need to sleep a lot more. This day has felt like an absolute blur, and I think I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, what even just happened? But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I cannot believe pretty much the hardest part of IVF is now over. The stims, the egg retrieval, and now I just need to focus on me. I need to focus on recovering, and I think I'm gonna take you guys through it. I'll do like a weekly vlog and just like show you guys how I'm recovering, what I'm doing, and give you guys obviously embryo updates. I'm the most excited about that. So make sure you guys subscribe to me below, give this video a big thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for tagging along with my IVF journey, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.